en su temporada La Quinta Calle llega a la parrilla de UAOPlay con contenidos diversos para ustedes. Todos los jueves a la 1:30 de la tarde después del noticiero 90 minutos, emisión central.
UAOPlay, lo puedes ver. UAOPlay, lo puedes ver.
Welcome to WOW Speaks English, a radio program made by students for the world.
Hello everybody, and welcome to WOW Speaks English, today in a very spooky program. Today I have the honor of sharing table with the JATARI seedbed from Social Communication Faculty, led by Mónica Rueda. So I want to introduce each of you. Let's start with Andres. Hi, Andres.
Hello, how are you, Dan?
I'm very good. Nice to meet you.
Me too.
And to your left, we have Alejandra.
Hi, how are you, teacher?
Very good. So we have a super girl.
I know, this is my dress for today. I think I might wear like something inspirational of this dress for Halloween for the actual date.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, you can keep it.
No, because I'm going to be dressing the same as my boyfriend. Like we're going to do a collab, so
Okay.
together.
It's a duo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, I was wrong, guys. I was not supposed to introduce Andres. I was supposed to introduce Harry Potter.
Oh,
my God.
Well, maybe this could change something. Something magical could happen here during the program. So let's see later.
Okay. So to my left, I have the Angelican Witch or Angel. Oh my God, look at her nails.
Hello. I will try to not hurt myself with these nails, but I love it. Are very cool.
Not to hurt yourself or hurt someone.
Yeah, of course.
And you are Mariana.
Yeah, nice to meet you, everyone. And hi, teacher, how are you?
Hello, very good. Thank you. Last but not least, from the opposite school,
Opposite house. Yeah,
There you
something
go.
like that.
we have Valeria.
Yeah, I'm like a Howard's student from Ravenclaw.
Got
So,
it.
yeah.
That's cool.
Perfect. So guys, before we begin with this very special program, I want you to tell me a little bit about your seedbed. What is the purpose of this group? What have you guys done this semester? Can we invite people to join you and be part of your team?
Okay, well, first of all, as you said, our seedbed is called JATARI. And well, I'm new. This semester I'm new, and the seedbed was like paused, so I think most of us are new. So the seedbed is a radio seedbed. So all the people that saw radio, in this case with our teacher Mónica Rueda, we are going to be part of the seedbed. Like we have the opportunity, the option of going and doing a bunch of stuff that the university offers us and practice our skills in radio, being part of the seedbed. So until now, we have done a couple of investigation around a bunch of topics. We have sports, identities. We also have politics. We have a bunch of things. I know, Vale, you can tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah,
What have we done?
Yeah, we have a lot of things, like how Aleja said, we have like politic, we talk about we have like a collaboration with another university in Peru.
Yeah.
So we are in investigations with another universities.
Yeah, and we were going to, like later on, we're going to film some things because we're cooking a bunch of projects. So now we're investigating. We're all the part of investigation, but later on we're going to do the production of all these things. So yeah, you can be part of it. Like if you already saw in the university the radio program, the class, you can be part of the seedbed.
Okay, guys, and later on today, you're going to get all the information regarding Instagram accounts, maybe emails, some contact information, just in case that you want to participate with them.
For sure.
But let's go into saying hi to our audience, Aleja.
For sure. We want to say hi to the audience that are watching us live. And we want to talk a little bit about your lives. Where are you listening us from? What are your names? How's the week going? You can write in the comments and we'll be responding you in the meanwhile. And yeah, as we said earlier, today we have an exclusive program with a partnership between the radio groups of the WAO Speaks English and the seedbed JATARI. So let's start this and have fun because we have a bunch of things prepared for you guys.
A lot.
And of course, if you're a WAO student and you would like to be part of this group and do this amazing thing, you could join through Instagram. You could send a message and you will say why you would like to join.
And also, if you would like to be a guest in our program, you may contact us explaining the topics and ideas you would like to share in our program. So
you can
here,
go into our Instagram or Facebook accounts.
Yeah.
You can find us as WAO Speaks English on Instagram and Facebook, and on Instagram as semillero.jatari.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So I have the first question for our audience. We already identified the different customs of the members here at the table, but you guys haven't told me what you think I'm wearing today. Don't tell me yet, because I want to ask the audience.
I won't.
Please don't tell me Frozen.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So I want the people from the audience, the ones that are watching us and listening to us right now, what do you think is my costume? Are you into series? Because this is series related. So I want to read your comments and we'll read it right after we start with the section, the what do you think about it?
Have you ever wondered what other people think about stuff? Do you also want to express your opinion? Imagine if you can hear what others have to say. Well, that is why we've created this section. Welcome to What Do You Think About It?
So Duty right now is going to tell us what the interviews that you guys went around the campus were about.
That's right. So, guys, since your opinion is, well, very important for us, so we tried to, and we decided to create this section called What Do You Think About? And here we want to, well, know your opinion about this topic of the day, the topic of Halloween. So, well, we invite you to participate using the comments, well, expressing all your knowledge or your thoughts and everything you want.
For sure, that's right, Andres. And the question of today is, we have a couple ones. The first one is, how do you usually celebrate Halloween? What costumes have you worn before, like in the rest of the festival? And lastly, will you celebrate Halloween this year? Because some of you guys might think it's boring or you don't want to do it. So we want to know if this is a plan for this year.
Yeah.
So tell us in the comments. We'll read you later on. And after this, let's connect with Valeria because she has all the interviews and the videos we did lately.
yeah. So play the interviews.
Yeah.
Let's go and watch the interviews that these guys made around the campus.
How do I live Halloween? Well, that depends. Sometimes I custom myself with friends and go around like in a shopping mall or perhaps a mall and messing with the kids. Sometimes stealing their candies. Then we give it back to them. Sometimes with more candies. But it's like a tradition that we already have. We go like very customized, and then we steal the candies. Then the parents of the child start screaming and yelling at us, and that's kind of funny. Then we, return the candies, and we also sometimes return with more candies and all of that.
I usually go to the Paris, it's all.
How do I live Halloween? Well, I love to go to Paris. I really like to dress as my favorite characters of TV shows, like Glee. I love that show. I also like to eat pumpkin pie. It's so good. I don't like to watch Halloween movies, to be honest. But I really like how all the customs and the houses. It's so nice to see it.
Okay, usually my Halloweens are just about dressing up with my friends and going out. Like, I don't pick up candy anymore, but we just dress up, spend time with ourselves, and drink.
The best costume that I ever wear. I think that the best one that I wear sometime was a plague doctor. That was very nice, actually. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. I remember, I don't know. But that was very nice. The only thing was the heat. Oh, the mask was like, I was sweating all time and all of that, but it was cool.
The last time I had a wish costume, and it was so beautiful. Do you want to see?
Cool.
I color.
Let's see.
Let's see.
It was a vampire, I think. I don't really remember. I was like 15 years old. But yeah, I went to a party that day.
Actually, right now, like the last years, my costumes have been really not the best. But I will say that the best costume I had was when I was little, and I dressed up like a bailarina. It was like some kind of exotic ballerina. Yeah.
Well, I got like the plan with some friends to spend it in a little party, a close friends party, actually. But I don't know if we are going to custom ourselves or something like that. But the plan is like spending time together and all of that. I don't know if we are going to steal candies this time, but probably it's going to be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, I go to celebrate Halloween. I go to a party. I don't know.
Yes, with my friends. But not with a party. With something more traditional and healthy.
This year I might not be able to celebrate Halloween, but if I do, I might just spend time with my friends. We were thinking about watching the stars and dressing up, using costumes, and eat ice cream.
All right. Thank you so much for your participation, guys. You did a really good job asking people around campus. And now we're back into reading your comments. First question was, what do you think my costume is about? We already got some answers, and we're going to read them very quickly. I want to know your opinion, guys. What do I look like?
Like a character of Frozen.
A character
I
of
was-
Frozen? Maybe
Yeah.
the twin sister of Frozen, of Elsa?
Maybe.
One
I don't know.
of-
The evil sister of Elsa?
Oh my god, that's so funny. No, I wouldn't know.
You would have known.
I don't know. Is that you look so like to a bunch of things? So like, I don't
Mention a few.
know.
Mention a few.
Rapunzel?
Rapunzel? Okay, Rapunzel.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think that maybe a character of the House of Dragon.
Ah.
Something like that?
Okay.
Yeah,
She knows something.
I don't
She
think about
knows something.
She knows something.
Yes. Well, Diego, thank you so much for watching our program. He is from Universidad Francisco José de Caldas in Bogotá.
Oh my god, someone
Princess
says
Diana.
Princess Di.
Princess Diana. Well,
Wow.
I am a princess myself. Yes. So I could be.
She's getting
She's
nearby.
close, yes.
Close.
But I think that, well, Mariana, you haven't guessed.
I don't know really. I only am sure that it's a princess or a queen, but not. I don't know who.
Not exactly. Okay. Well, Gabriela Durango says a fairy tale princess. Well, guys, keep guessing. You're close, but I want you to keep guessing. And while you think about that, we also want to know, oh my God, someone has it. Can you read it, Alejandra?
Hi, is that Mariana Tarjan from HOD?
House of Dragon.
Rhaenyra Targaryen from House of
Targaryen.
Dragons. Santiago Moreno is right. Yes.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Good job.
Santiago,
I wouldn't
you're gonna
guess
get a
it.
prize. You're gonna get some candies. So I
Me
mean,
too.
see us around 5 p.m. because we have a prize for you. Yes. I am Rhaenyra Targaryen from House of Dragons. If you haven't watched it, this is connected to Game of Thrones. It is actually the series that is supposed to be 150 years before Game
haven't seen
of
that.
Thrones. Well, you have many
Neither.
episodes, many episodes and many seasons to go.
Episodes.
I should see it.
Let's check on the questions that we asked people before. Question number 1 was, what was it?
How do you celebrate Halloween?
How do you usually celebrate Halloween? And what do we have? What questions do we have? What answers do we have for that? Meanwhile, okay, maybe Andres, what is the answer that we have right there?
We have the answer of Alexander Urbano. He said not so much, I mean with this guys and that, but celebrating, nah, we're not used to that stuff. Okay, that's something curious and it's valid because, well, there are different cultures and well, that's something that we will see later during
sure.
the program.
Very good. So guys, that is on point because they are going to be talking about the different ways that Halloween is celebrated around the world. Not everything is customs. There are different traditions. So Alexander, pay attention because you're going to see more about this. What do we have from Nidia, Mariana?
Well, Nidia says that if with my friends we dress up and go to Halloween party. I also love to Halloween party. I love dress up, so I'm with Nidia.
If we were up to me, I will wear a different costume every single day.
Really?
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
And when I was
my
a little
God.
girl, you can ask my mom. She would buy me the costume from September, and I would wear it every single day after school
Oh my god.
for the whole 31 days of October.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's cool. Yeah, so you love Halloween.
I do. I'm a big fan of Halloween.
Yeah, I love it.
I can
like
tell.
You can tell. So, Valeria, what other comments do you have?
Well, Mariana Restrepo said, I like to go out to see people dress up and at night go out to party. Well, I like to go out and see people. I'm not too much for like a party. I don't like too much parties. I like see people.
Maybe going out to the mall?
Yeah, something like that with my little brother. And yeah, but I'm not too like parties. No.
Into parties.
Into
Oh my
parties,
God.
no, I'm not.
Now let's talk about costumes. What costumes have you worn in your life? We want to see the comments that you guys made, but for now, what have you guys worn before? Let's start with Andres.
Oof. Well, someone part of the Vatican, the principal one, the Pope.
You
Yeah.
worn a Pope costume?
Yeah, that's something, well, even like a costume with a Batman thing. So, well, there are two different years. Like, well, first the Pope, and the year after, like Batman. So there are
The
a lot.
opposites.
Yeah.
It was a harsh contrast.
Yeah.
Literally.
And later, like a king, and well, a lot of things.
Okay, Aleja, the best costume that you have ever worn.
I mean, in my family, we are 3 girls. So it's my mom, my sister, and myself, and then my dad, but he's not a girl. So the 3 girls of us, like, we wanna all the time dress up together the same. So I remember a year we dressed up like as prisoners.
Oh, your dad could have been the police officer and you guys the prisoners.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, but we dressed up as prisoners, the 3 of us, and it was so funny.
Okay.
So
Cool.
funny and cool.
I mean, dressing up together is the best. If it's only you, I mean, like, people look at you weird.
I know.
But if it's with more people, you're like, we are the weirdos and
It's
we're proud
cute.
of that.
And you know what? I still have that dress because I worn it when I was like 6 or 7 years, so I was really small. So it's cute, like, to see the dress because I've grown since that time. So it's really cute to see.
Cool. So what do we have in the comments? What costumes have people worn before? Let's read some of them and we'll check if we have something similar. Well, Natalie Huerta says, my mom used to make all of my Halloween costumes. Well, you have a very creative mom. Most of them were from cartoons that I liked. One that I remember the most was a pirate fairy from Tinkerbell. Oh, that's so cute. I love Tinkerbell.
Me too. I was going to say that.
Okay, what else do we have? We want to know about your previous costumes. Okay, for the moment, let's talk to Mariana. Mariana, all the costumes that you have worn in your life.
Oh my gosh, I wear a costume almost every year.
Every year of your life.
Every year I wear a costume. I love Halloween.
And the one that you remember the most?
I think I have 2. Last year I have a costume of a mime.
A mime?
And I like it because I do it myself, so I was very proud. And another one was with my boyfriend. We do like a strange mix because I was Super Mario, but Super from Superman and Mario for Mario Bros. So it was like a mix. And my boyfriend was like Lantern Luigi, so it was a mix with Green Lantern and Luigi.
It was a hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people don't get it, but I remember that we were well, I think was Chippy Chapper or something like that, and was like a Deadpool, and Deadpool say, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" And I was, "Oh my God, someone get it!
Someone got it."
Yeah,
Thank you for knowing.
But yeah, I think that's one of the best for me. I think so.
Cool.
Wow.
And Vale?
Well, I think that my best costume is this that I'm wearing right now, but I have a funny one. I remember when I was like 10 years old, I costumed as Roberta from RBD.
Oh my God!
From the band.
Which one is that one?
I've never seen that.
Classic.
She had like red hair.
Red hair.
Yeah. So my mom buy like
The school uniform.
yeah, like the corbata, the tie, the t-shirt, and it was funny because it was like a little Roberta.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Cute.
That would be cute.
And we have people actively commenting, and very quickly they have worn Minnie Mouse, Cinderella, Winnie the Pooh, gypsies, a gallant and sexy costume. Wow, Gabriela.
So cute.
Also a bee, mouse, devil, angel, witch, Tinkerbell. Some of them wore Halo from the video game, and those Spartans and elite looks. Wow, very nice. Some other Tinkerbells around there. Batman, they just wore a mask. Zombies and the death. So I think all of these guys are into wearing costumes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, the third question. The third question is, Mariana,
Will you celebrate Halloween this year?
will you celebrate Halloween this year? How are you going to celebrate it?
What are your plans?
What are your plans? Going to the mall? The other plan is
Party.
Party.
partying,
Party, maybe.
house party.
house party.
Yeah,
House parties are
House party is
nice.
good.
I prefer
with
house
your
parties.
friends,
Yeah,
with your
that's
family.
better.
I think that
friends.
most of the people they like to house party.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
actually prefer a house party.
Me too. But when the whole family, even your grandma, wears a costume. That's fun. All right. So, guys, I also know that we have some interesting facts today regarding different parts of the world. So, why don't we begin with the tip talk?
For sure.
Many things happen every day at the U. Let's discuss them at
Tip Talk.
So if you have been listening, you know we're talking about Halloween, but not only Halloween, Halloween around the world. You should know that at the end of this show, we're going to ask you some multiple choice questions. So you better be paying attention and taking some notes of the different facts and information that we're going to give you today. Valeria is going to keep talking and tell us about...
I think that maybe Andres have like a fun fact first before I talk. Yeah.
Perfect. So let's go with Andres. What do we know about Halloween?
Well, so while you're writing the comments, all the questions that we have for you, well, we got to start saying, well, by starting that saying some history about Halloween. Like, well, it started in Ireland approximately in 100 AD. So you guys can see, well, how long we have been with this celebration. And listen to this. According to Irish folklore, Samhain, a celebration around a bonfire and a feast, marked the end of the Celtic year and the beginning of the new one, by which the pagan ancestors considered that, well, during the night of October 31, the spirits of the dead revisited the mortal world. For the Celts, well, Samhain was the most important of the seasonal festivals and took place just between the autumn equinox and the winter solstice. And look at this, the Celts awaited the arrival of their ancestors from the other world and disguised themselves as animals and monsters, so that the spirits will not try, well, to capture them and to drive them away. You could imagine that.
That's scary.
Well, that's when that weren't before.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Where all this that we do nowadays comes from.
I know.
Right, Maddie?
Yeah, Halloween has.
Yeah, it was very interesting because we all dress up like from 100 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
not new.
more.
It's not new.
Well, and like Andres said, this celebration originated in the United Kingdom. However, Halloween is celebrated in Latin America too. We celebrate Halloween. Here, we celebrate with passion and dedication. So we celebrate in our own way with a Latin American twist and a mixture of cultures. Like in countries like Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, Panama, Peru, the celebration is similar to the one in North America. In these countries, you can see children going around wearing costumes and asking for candies. So you can also find stores and houses decorate with carved pumpkins, cobwebs, and more during the last half of October. So although many people in Latin America know the English word Halloween, it's even more common to refer to the celebration as Noche de Brujas, which literally means Night of Witches. Because here in Latin America, we know like Halloween, not Noche de Brujas. It's most common say like Halloween. We don't say Noche de Brujas.
No.
Yeah?
My grandma do it, I think.
Yeah? Yeah, like maybe our grandparents, but we say like Halloween.
Yeah.
Generation.
Yeah, and the youngsters don't go out to ask for candies, but go to celebrate Halloween at a local disco or a pub with friends, all dressed up. These parties are always beautiful, decorated in Halloween theme, and regularly it's even possible to have some drinks and snack in the theme. So, guys, I have a question for you. do you go to the disco with your friends on Halloween, Andres?
Not. That's not something, well, like for my attention, I think. Well, I prefer to be with my family and go like outside to, well, to be a company for my little sisters and, well, my nephews even. To ask for candies maybe, but well, something like that from disco, no.
Me neither. I haven't gone to a disco, but I want to do it. Like to live the experience, I don't know. So maybe this year, I don't know, who knows?
What about you, teacher?
Well, you guys, I do like going out either to shows or to parades. In the States, it's very big. I mean, everywhere there are competitions. And I really like to go and see the different people that made their own costumes. And they compete into this like very high-end competitions. And I do like to go out to parties. It could be a home party or it could be a discotheque, especially for the competitions. And what we call in Spanish the comparsas, that they are the group costumes of people that dress as the same, or they are like all the superheroes.
Like the porch maybe, or all that people too.
Exactly, or the ones that wear something as a couple. That is cute to see as well.
That's cute.
Yes.
And what about you, Mary?
Well, like go to a disco? Nah, I never gone to a disco. I prefer home parties, like I said, because it's with your friends, with someone you know, and you can also party and see their dresses. And I don't know, I prefer being with my friends or my family.
I want to ask the audience, do you know how Halloween is celebrated in other countries? Maybe in other continents? We follow the customs from the United States a lot. We are very Americanized. However, how do you think people celebrate Halloween in Asia, in Africa, maybe in Australia, in the Arctics, in other countries in South America? Do you know anything about this? We want to read you in the comments. You were telling, to complement what you were saying, Valeria, there are also many people in Latin America who don't want to celebrate Halloween. This is the contrast. Everything's valid because of religious reasons and because they consider it's an intrusion of Latin American culture. Besides, different Latin American countries have their own traditions during this time of the year. Right, Andres?
Right, and that's something curious, and there's a curious case and amazing, I think, and with the celebration in Mexico. Look at this, because there are two similar traditions at this time of the year. Halloween, like we have said, and the Day of the Dead. So the first one is focused in the same thing that we have spoken about Latin America, with the costumes and candies everywhere, but the second one is a little bit deeper than Halloween, and is based on a kind of familiarity with death, and a date for honoring and remembering the deceased. There are altars, photographs, candles, and well, other objects and symbols to remember those who are no longer with us. This is something like, well, sad, but at the same time beautiful, I don't know. And it's cool to see another ways to live these days. And well, actually, it's the idea of this program right now.
Cool.
Well, Aleja, how do you think, what do you think about that, about Mexico?
I think it's different. I mean, most of us might not know like how it's celebrated in Mexico and that thing of the Noche of Brujas. I think it's really interesting. So it's a different culture. I mean, it's really important to see like how Halloween is around the globe, right?
Yeah.
Well, and before we continue with the program, do you know where the word Halloween comes from?
No.
Halloween?
I don't really know.
Halloween?
Like, hello?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Hello, the wind.
Yeah, actually, it's a contraction of All Hallows Eve. This celebration originated in the United Kingdom, as it was the Celts and old warrior people who started this traditional celebration. Later, the festival ended on November 1st, as
All Saints' Day, and the United States the night before they used to ask for food or money, which later transformed into the famous trick or treat. So the word Halloween it's from Hallows Eve, the celebration of the cells.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like you separate the word like into
like
different into
contraction or
parts.
something?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Well, I have a question for you guys. What happened if you were, I don't know, in public transportation, bus, or something like
In
that?
the Mio.
Yeah, in the Mio. You were in
Mio.
the Mio, and you see sitting next to you a zombie.
I run.
I'll run.
I'll run.
I'll throw myself
I would
out of the window.
I would be screaming
Maybe
so
walking
bad.
is better, you know?
It's a zombie.
Yeah.
Besides, no, I run. Just
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
My friend here next door, he's very dramatic, and that's what we're going to see later on. But yeah, continue, Mari. I just
It's a
You
heads
remember?
up.
You remember?
I just remember that scene. It was so funny.
Well, for the Japanese people, that's common. Why? Because they love in Halloween go to party in trains. But the funny part of that is that the people normally use the train in the same time that the party is in the train. I mean, you could be like going to your home and next to you is a witch or it's a zombie, like I said, or whatever. But it's the party and the transportation at the same time. I mean, it's very crazy.
So it's not like you're going to the party by train. It's that the party is at
In
the
the
train,
train.
inside the train.
Yeah, it's
That's
at
so
the train.
crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, actually.
I like it.
Let's
have a party in the
Mio.
Well,
What time? What time? What route?
You're all invited. All the audience is
I
invited
don't
to a party
imagine
at the
something like
Mio.
in the Mio. We all like,
Yeah, you wouldn't have
It
seen
better, it better not be a peak time.
yeah.
So, okay, what else do we have, Mariana?
mean,
Well, actually, like I said, the Japanese people love to party. So they go to streets, actually in the most famous streets in Tokyo, like Shibuya. They close the street all night until the next morning to party, to see the costumes, to walk everywhere. So yeah, like the Japanese people don't trick or treat. The celebration is more for youngsters, and they love like use costumes and go to party in the streets.
wow. Well, those are very interesting facts
That's dressed
about Halloween.
Nice.
And that's what we were talking. Like, it's Halloween around the globe. So it's not just about Colombia or the US or Japan, but we want to see like different spaces. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to talk right now about Halloween in not South America, the United States, so North America. So it's very essential for us to also get to know this celebration there. So the country, as I said, it's the United States of America. And as some of you might know, the USA celebrates Halloween with a very particular theme and has a big history behind that contributes to its recognition. So first of all, I just want to know, like if someone here on the table or in the comments know, what's the meaning of the phrase trick-or-treating? Do you guys know?
Let's ask the audience. Do you know what trick or treating is? What does that mean? Where does that come from? What are you supposed to do if you hear trick or treating?
Trick-or-treating. But Vale, do you know something?
Well, it's something like tricky. It sounds like that. I don't know if it's like.
I've heard it before, yeah.
Here we serve like tricky Halloween.
Tricky
Yeah,
Halloween.
so
We want
Okay.
candies for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like that. Tricky.
Tricky. Well, do you know something, Andres, about trick-or-treating?
A little, just a tricky
Really?
thing, but not more right now.
Okay, so let's see if someone in the audience knows something about the phrase. But meanwhile, I just want to tell you guys about the Halloween in the United States. This is a very specific celebration that they do in the amusement parks in Orlando. And I think it's very important to say because Halloween, it's not just partying or like dressing up and all the stuff, but also you can celebrate Halloween with fun. You have to have fun, and that's something we're going to see later on in the drama time because it's kind of the same thing. We had fun at the Riverview Park,
That's right.
and that's where we filmed the drama time. So that's what I'm going to talk about, the Orlando amusement parks of Halloween. So this park, all of you guys that are listening us there, this park is located in Florida under the Universal World, in which many citizens and foreign people visit the parks and have a total experience of terror while having fun. As I said, in fact, this year the amusement parks of the Universal has an incredible invitation for everyone that wants to live the experience and be part of the terrifying attractions. Terrifying attractions, huh?
No.
You don't like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, let's watch and hear what they are cooking.
Guys?
Step into the horror classic, Halloween. The Weekend. After Hours Nightmare, and more. Summon your Scream Squad to Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh my god.
That's creepy, right?
Wow.
That's
That's
creepy.
really creepy.
And I can tell you, I've been there.
Really?
Yes.
How was it?
I've been in
Oh my God.
Halloween through different theme parks in Orlando, and it's crazy. I mean, you're just walking by, and then a guy with a chainsaw starts chasing you.
Oh my God, no.
And then you're passing to.
That remembers me.
You're just walking through the hallways, and then there's a guy on top of a tree that jumps and it scares you and things like that. And
That's
everything,
creepy.
I mean, all the monsters come out to play. Whoever doesn't like to be scared, don't recommend it. But if you are,
Here's one.
maybe someone I know.
Maybe someone we know, yeah.
However,
For
if you
sure.
want to have experience out of this world, something really different, going to a theme park at night, it is the way to go. It is
Yeah.
definitely something that you want to experience and talk about it later on in your life.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a video we took from the Orlando parks. And as they say, the Halloween Horror Nights, they will have 10 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 2 live shows, and some of the Universal Studios Florida's most exciting attractions. So if you're a super fan or something, you can go and have fun. I mean, it's until October 31. So
31st.
Yeah, until the 31st of this month, you will be able to go. So if you're in Orlando, or let's go to vacations and let's go
together
and scream.
this weekend.
Let's go.
Our flight is tomorrow.
The dollar is right now so crazy, but we can go.
We
right?
can afford it.
Teletransportate.
Haunted houses, it's not my plan.
Okay, Mari, tell us something about this date, October 1st.
Well, I have another zombie story for you. But these are real zombies.
I don't like zombies.
Oh my god.
Me neither. I hate
I
that.
mean, this not happened exactly on October 31st, but it's celebrated on the month every 7 years. And it's called Famidana, which means the turning of the bones. You will get idea of what I'm saying. Well, in the hills of Madagascar, a tribe called Mariana exhumes the body of their deceased relatives and friends. I mean, if your grandma died last year, they exhume their body.
They take their body out of the grave.
Yeah, and they dress it. They change their clothes and celebrate with them.
That's cruel.
That's
That's
really
wrong.
creepy.
That they feast, they dance, they talk to them. I mean, it's like they were alive. It's very crazy. I mean,
Well, I mean, it's creepy, but it's like their culture, so...
yeah, actually, it's a party. They do a lot of things. They dance a lot.
No,
What about the smell?
no way.
No.
That's so creepy.
I can imagine that.
Me neither.
No.
But yeah, they actually do it for I mean, the love for but
For their loved ones.
yeah, for the loved ones, and that's because they don't believe in heaven or hell. They believe that we don't go to our next life until their body and the bones completely decompose.
Got it.
So if after 7 years of your death your bones still there, you're still alive for them. So you can go party, you can eat with them, and it's very crazy.
So they do.
That's realistic.
They do that like in October 31st.
It's all the month.
All
October. All October.
Oh.
Yeah. So
No.
it's a festival.
That's so okay.
It's not one day. They
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's very crazy.
Well, it's how people celebrate Halloween around the world.
As
so.
you said, it's a different culture. So.
Yeah, so it's a different culture.
But I can't imagine.
Yeah, that's very crazy.
Let's move on to the drama time because this is so much drama right now.
And we need to see more drama.
I know. We're about to see more drama. So we have a spooky story for you guys that are watching us right now in this section called Drama Time. And we know that maybe you have a friend like this, or maybe you are that friend. So let's watch how was the experience of Andres in the Riverview Park.
Let's see it.
Let's watch it. Let's go.
Waking up early, taking the bus, studying for midterms. Oh no, it's raining again. This is
Drama time!
Hi everybody, I'm Andres, and today, well, I'll enter to some scary attractions. I don't want to, but my friends do. So let's see how it looks inside. So wish me lucky.
Luck!
How do you think?
How are you doing? Don't
A
be
little
dramatic. Don't be dramatic.
No, come on!
Don't be dramatic.
No, fuck!
No, don't be dramatic.
No, don't slow! Don't slow! Don't. What? Come on, no. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Don't be scared.
Oh, you say that.
Yes, don't be scared. Don't be dramatic.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Drama queen.
Yeah, sure. Drama queen.
Drama queen. No! Wait a minute.
Oh, you again? Come for me after death. Are you kidding?
Go there.
I don't do it. No. I don't want to fuck.
Fighting. Oh my god, we were laughing while we saw the video, right? It was so funny. But it was creepy. It was creepy. If you haven't gone to the Riverview Park and you're here at Cali, you can go because this season they arrived with a bunch of new characters and attractions and everything. So it's really scary. If you like the horror, you can go. But he was very scared. No, in fact, I'm not scared of a bunch of stuff, but I was scared also. I think you heard
Thank you.
a couple of my screams. It was
well,
scary, right?
yeah, that was hardcore. You know, well, it's something current maybe because I didn't enter to that attractions before, so that's something new for me. And all around the park there are people with costumes. They're constantly chasing you and scaring you, so it's something cool but creepy, but it's cool.
That's true. I had one friend that I went there. I went to the Riverview Park with my friend, and he's very scared of all these characters. So they chased him like all over the Riverview Park, like all the park. If he was going to eat, the characters were running towards him, and they were going to scare him like every single way. I don't know, it was so creepy, and I was laughing so much because it was so funny to see how I know he was so scary, but it was so fun to see
That's cruel. I mean, that's cruel.
Oh my god,
that's cruel.
All right, guys. Well, that was an excellent experience. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We had so much fun, and we were scared at the same time while watching your video. We want to go into our next section. If you were paying attention throughout the whole program, you better get the questions right, because this is called the Get It Right.
All you gotta do is get it right.
So welcome to the Get It Right. Here, we're going to ask you 5 multiple choice questions regarding everything that we told you about Halloween around the world. Let's start with the first question, Aleja.
That's right, Dianita. The first question for you guys is, where does Halloween comes from? A, Japan. B, the United States of America. C, the United Kingdom. And D, Mexico. So you're going to have a couple of seconds to answer, and let's see which one is the correct answer.
And while people are answering, Japanese people are very into scary movies.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. They are very scary. I don't like it.
They're super scary. And in a matter of fact, if you have ever seen The Ring, the original movie comes from a Japanese movie or an Asian movie, and then they remade it into the commercial version. But most of the very scary movies, horror movies, thrillers, they are made in Japan. Like the script writing. Yes, they love that. So do we have some answers? Well, people are just jumping in, and they're saying that it comes from C, the United Kingdom. Santi, let's check. Is that the right answer? Din, din, din.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is the right answer.
Very good.
Okay, Val, what about question number 2?
Well, the question number 2. What does Halloween mean? A, All Hallows Eve. B, Samhain. C, All Saints Day. D, Night of the Witches. So, what's the correct answer?
I don't really know.
We don't know?
We don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you.
We talk about it.
You know what? This music they put on the back, it's so like creepy.
It's creepy and soothing at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. But it has a vibe.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for the theme. But yeah, there are people saying that C.
People are
C, A, what else?
A, C.
There are a lot of A and Z.
Yeah.
So they are deciding between A and
A
C.
and C.
Santi, let's find out what's the right answer. A. That is the right answer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So very good for Alejandra, for Natalie, for Nidia, Miguel, Isabela, Hugo, and Daniela. All of you got it right. Very good job, guys. So 2 out of 5. Let's go to number 3. And that question is, Mari?
Okay. Well, we were talking about Japanese people. And what strange place do the Japanese have their Halloween parties? A, parks. B, pools. C, buses. Or D, trains.
Pool party, pool party.
Remember, I'm going to say something.
Go ahead.
Remember the meal. The example we talked about the meal. So
That's a hint.
That's a hint for everyone that's watching us.
Actually, I think costumes party in pool will be great.
Did you imagine something like that? Like in a pool?
I would do it.
Yeah,
It'll be cool.
I'll be a mermaid.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was a mermaid, but like I had the costume of a mermaid, and we can go like into the water.
Yeah.
I remember I was like 10 years, 11. I don't know. I was kind
That's a dream come true.
And yeah, I loved it, and I was like paired up with a couple of friends, and we went all like the Saturdays or Sundays to the pool. And we danced
With the mermaid
costumes,
tails?
yeah, the tails, and
I want to tell.
we loved it. It was a great experience. Cool. I still have it. It's very terrific.
Well, the people is answer it. They see like D. It's
Like
the
the D.
Yeah, they're saying that's very terrifying.
Unanimous.
There is they say like D.
Well,
Okay.
Santi, let's see. Which one is it?
They were paying attention because the
Trains. Oh my
answer
gosh.
is trains. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
So next time that you go to Japan, if you are there in October, make sure to carry your costume or get a costume over there. Of course, they make
And
the
be
best
prepared.
costumes.
They have a lot of customs actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
and be prepared if you don't want to be like scared, because in trains they do scare.
The zombies. Most of the zombies movies are also Asian.
yeah.
Yes.
I don't know nothing about
There's
Halloween.
actually one from a train.
Yes. It is in a train.
Yeah, it's in a train. I don't remember the name, but
didn't know about it.
it's a
Maybe
zombie in a
I'm going to
train.
change the suggestion. Don't go to Japan in October. We want you back.
Dianita, what's the next question?
The next question is, in which park of the United States that we talked about the Halloween Horror Nights take place? Chan chan chan. We have different parks. So we have Disneyland, we have Universal Studios, we have Six Flags, and we have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which I want to visit in the future.
So, in which ones have you been, Dianita?
Definitely Disneyland. Disney has different ones. So they have the one for children that is Magic Kingdom. Then you have the one for animals that is the ones that have the safari. I don't remember the name. They have another one that is about the movies that is MGM. They have Epcot. So all those are Disney parks. They're like 4 or 5.
Okay.
And then you have the other ones that are Universal Studios, and you have Island of Adventure. That is more about roller coasters. And then in Tampa, you have some other ones over there. Busch Gardens is another one. United States is full of, and this is just in the East Coast, because the West Coast has other parks.
Like Six Flags.
Six Flags.
I went to
West
Six
Coast.
Flags, not in like Halloween, but I lived in the United States for about 1 year, so I went to Six Flags, and it was amazing. It was an incredible experience. But yeah, let's see the answers, right?
Here, Juliana Velasco. She said like Universal Studio.
Maybe she's right.
Maybe she's
Maybe
right.
Maybe she's
not.
Maybe she is not.
She is right.
Yeah.
Get it right.
She got it right. She got it right, guys.
That's correct.
And unfortunately, our time is up. And we're going to finish for today. But we want to thank everyone connected, everyone interacting. We want to remind you to follow us on Instagram and Facebook as Wow Speaks English. We also have a special invitation for everyone who's connected right now to go to the song challenge the next Thursday, November 3rd, from 3 o'clock in Libre University. We will be having a singing competition final.
That's great.
12 different universities from the city of Santiago de Cali have participated. They have gone to the semifinals, and out of the 64 people who joined or registered, the jury has chosen 12. Out of our university, there's 1 or 2 competitors. So please go to Libre University next Thursday. The appointment is at 3 o'clock. It's a date. Mark your calendars and go and cheer up for your university. Everyone is invited. Family, friends, people from the university. You don't have to belong to a university to participate. You only have to go and take your pom-poms and your whistles and everything to be cheering up for your favorite contestants.
Yeah.
Find out more in our Instagram account, Wow Speaks English.
Thank you,
Wow
guys.
Speaks English. Do you? Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We hope you liked it.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to Wow Speaks English. radio program made by students for the world.